Hello, it's me. How long have I been live? 7 minutes only? Okay, good, good, good. Ciao. Oh, fuck. We need to convert them to. We need to convert them to a new an object so that we can use use that method. Oh, so the well, blah, so type cars. Okay, so we have let's the cat main the Java to test the Java. We test the Java, and then it's going to say something like info. I do not have an active client. Okay, nice. So test, and then I'm just gonna delete all of this. No, let it be. And then string some score text is equal to some text here. Now I'm just gonna okay. You know what? To be honest, this should go here. One five this. This should really go here. 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 Then this goes here. Undo. Should this be? I think I'm gonna fall. And then we have that for, because we have displayed here, we should have displayed here. That is the reason why, as to why I'm doing this. This goes here. Wait, what? Undo. Undo. What the fuck just happened? So we now have this. So display the data types of the wrapper variables. So as out. To be honest with you, I'm just gonna use this. Wait. Just gonna do this, and then yeah. So in primitive integer, and then I'm just gonna say no. Wrapper integer. proper integer. So w underscore num dot get class, and then I'm just gonna say control v delete insert, and then wrapper double. You know what? I'm gonna go for float. A float, and then you have to press F here. F, and then oh no, wait. I need to get used to percent. So float, and then 5 up. Float, Oliver, float. FD, Mazar X7 FD. Float, wrapper float, wrapper character. So we have w num, and then w underscore big floating num. Wait. Space L. Wait. Space RN. I don't know how to use LSP space SK. Rename GRN, but it doesn't work. GRN. Command not found. What the fuck are you talking about? Wait. Plugin slash snacks.lua. Rename LSP. Oh fuck. Control Z. LSP.lua. Rename LSP buff rename. Wait. Can I just call it here? vim.lsp.buff dot rename. I don't know what I'm doing. Space sk rename lsp.buff. Oh, I can just press enter on here. What the fuck? Space sk enter. No, space sk rename. What the fuck? I didn't know this. Very nice then. Floating num, and then grn. No, grn. Lazy plugin manager, toggle UI, lazy tabs, UI Windows code, LSP info, rename. Wait. Space C R. What the fuck, bro? Huh? Space CR. Underscore W here. 60s. F do shift paste. And the character wrapper, and then the wrapper string is some text, and then the W character thingy, and then primitive variables. Okay, floating num, and then some text doesn't exist there. So what we have to do is we are going to have to open up the braces, undo. Can I make a I'm going to try to make a macro. So insert this, and then go to here, this fuck QE add Q, undo. QQ, insert, wow, and then insert, this goes here, then we have another one here, paste this, F this, object here, undo, huh, wait, uh, wait, let me just close this shit. So we have to first convert it into an object of num. Okay, it's good, object of num. Then I'm gonna have to do this, and that dot get class. What the fuck just happened? Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. So QQ, insert, object, then B, insert this, F dot shift paste, and then Q, add Q. Very nice. And then I'm gonna say primitive integer, control V, delete, yank this, shift undo, paste, then paste. So if I do something like java c test.java java test, fuck, I'm gonna display a blank line. So s out, very nice. Wait, what? Did I just SUT? SUT also work. SUT. Okay. Java C test.java java test. Very nice. Okay, fuck. But it works. We know that the class works. Yeah. So we can do something like, I can do something like this. Wait. QQ F at Q undo QQ F. What is wrong here? Q. Wait. F this. Why does this not work? QQ F this. Insert this F plus, and then no, not this. So F C, and then Shift F one more time, then here quit at Q. God damn, god fucking damn, son. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. I'm the greatest that have ever lived now. I'm joking. Java C test.java java test. Oh my god, I'm the greatest that I've ever lived, to be honest. I'm just joking, Rel dash copy. No, we don't need to copy this. Just need to have this here. So we have this public like that. So what if we did not convert? That's what she said. What if we did not convert these data types? So if I do something like this, and then instead of converting these objects, I'm just gonna, I mean, it doesn't work. Java C test.java. I mean, it's pretty common sense, you know. Difference. Okay, spacing this. Note: if you if you try to use the get class method we directly with primitive data types, then you are going to get an error that looks something like this. Console, and then I'm just gonna say what am I going to say? QQ, insert this, insert Q, to add Q. Very nice. Let me do something. And so quit without saving. rm test.java test.class nv space fc. So options.lua and vim/lua/config. So what about the bottom? No. Appearance. It should be under appearance option. The command height default is equal to 1. Undo. What does that mean? NV. Ah, nice. Oh, okay, nice. I need to use this actually. The Java. The Java. Okay, very nice. So let's try casting now. So string of some underscore text equal to what? Some text here. Obviously I need to do this, and then I'm just gonna shift this 17 this, delete. And then one thing I'm going to do, what am I going to do? Convert. For the moment I'm just gonna so float, big floating, big money. So floating underscore num equal to 6.9. Now convert. Can we convert? Wait. S out. SOF. I don't know. Can we do something like that? %d. Wait. %d. And then I'm just gonna character thingy. And then I'm just gonna F. Wait. %d. Yeah, I think Java C. Java C main the Java main. So you can't do that in here, like you can't do that. So it has to be specifically C, Java C, mean that Java see C. So okay, so you can't like do things like that. There is that thing. Wait. Wait. No. I don't want to open up in the fucking. Is it not my default browser? Default. I don't know. I'm gonna check that later on. No, it's not this one. It's not this one. Is it this one? It's this one. So I want to convert primitive, wrapping primitive. No. How do you convert primitive to wrapper, signature? I don't know. To string. Okay, so okay. Write a code block containing primitive data types that can be converted to other primitive data types like int to float or float to double, etc., and also show how we can convert primitive how we can typecast primitive data types. Forget for the moment at the widening, as I think it's simply just reassigning, just declaring another variable with another type and receiving the former data type. Huh? What the fuck is in? Oh, okay. Bruh. What? Oh, goddamn. I can also do that. Wait. C language basics. Where's my typecasting? Just clear. Yes. So I'm just gonna say nv main.c. Paste. GCC main.c dash program nv main.c. int number. Char of some character is equal to a. Wait, what? A. Okay. Then the character is %c undo character. No. Char of wait. Int of int sum underscore character is equal to int of look at that, think we can do that. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. So okay, some character. If LSP is saying that, then we should focus on that. So LSP is saying okay, yeah, yeah. I'm using a lazy vim, by the way. So space L. Yeah, I'm not like lazy vim. Like see, lazy extras. See, I'm using actually like lazy vim extras, like lazy vim. The reason why is because of this. I don't need to configure anything, just like you for me, you know. And I was getting problems with ISP, that is why. L control R. So variables after casting, so some shift FD character, and then I'm just gonna say GCC main.c/program. Very nice, very nice. So I can just do cat main.c is double copy, and then I'm just gonna come here and paste this here. I'm just gonna paste this here. No, that is too much, mate. That is too much. I'm gonna go 10 now. Very nice. And then I'm just gonna say this, and then so split config/key maps Lua. I don't know if you say, yeah, it's key maps.lua. Yeah. Fuck. And then I'm just gonna say split. V split new v new. Okay. Okay. So space s. Oh, I have it. Space sv. Space f. Space ff. Main that's Java. Control space ff main that's c. So I have a character. I have an int number. I have a boolean. Okay. I have a boolean. I have a boolean. Okay. Yeah. So a boolean. I'm gonna say boolean thing equal to true, right? And then I'm just gonna say I put the you know what? I'm gonna copy this. Paste. I'm just gonna like do this. Okay. And then after that, I'm just gonna say QQ insert system.out.printf. I'm gonna say this and then this and then this. Q add Q. Huh. Why did it do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna printf. No, instead of printf, just use println, bro. So I'm just gonna create a macro. No, I'm not create a macro. What the fuck your macro? QQ insert system.out.printf. This goes here, insert this, paste this here. Okay, cool. Add Q. Add Q. and then wait, what? I still don't know. So space, no, for argue, very nice. And then this, so float num boolean thing, and then int decimal, int some decimal num, int some decimal num, some decimals, so floating num, and then some character. Character thingy, and then boolean thingy, boolean thing. What does it mean? I don't understand. Floating underscore num, and then character thingy. Space cr character, no, int underscore character underscore thingy. So we can't convert. Okay. In the Java. We did not use double, so just gonna, you know. You know what? I'm not gonna I'm gonna just take this. I don't just save some space here. And then converting primitive to wrapper. How do we convert a fucking primitive data type to a fucking wrapper? So to convert, okay. Now how can I convert some primitive data type to the wrapper data type slash objects? What? Sure, I need all my data types now. I need all of it. I need all of it. That's what he said. Primitive. I don't, not all of it, but you know what I'm saying. Paste this, and then I'm just gonna yank this thing here. Yep. And then so yeah, converting. Primitive. So upper. To be honest, this is good, but not good enough in my standard. So manually doing it, manually thing the primitive types to wrapper data types, automatically automatically undo. Okay, okay. So it's an integer, yeah, it's an integer object. Integer, so integer w underscore num equal to integer dot value of num. Okay, so automatically doing it would be integer w underscore num auto. Okay, I'm just gonna say manual equal to num. Display the types of the variable. So system dot so south bruh, south. So I'm just gonna say manual int to integer. So then the class is going to be this. Wait, let's just do this. So the w num manual dot get class. Yep. And then so float of w underscore floating w underscore floating. Yo, I'm fucking up. Wait. On as my lecturer, you know, every programming language has its own convention, own convention on on how to uh, write variable, or how to write variables, functions, how to format them, how to format a code, how the format of a code should look like. I come from Python. This means that I use snake case to declare to type to write for variables and function names. You are going to see me use snake case for some time before I realize that I need to use, you know, fucking hell, camel case or upper camel case. Therefore, please forgive me. Very nice. Therefore, please forgive me. This looks weird, so I'm just gonna say this and then this. Okay, so now I know that I need to not do this. So floating num. So spacia floating num. Undo spacia big floating num spacia character thingy spacia true false. W and W in manual and then W underscore W float num equal to float dot value of floating num, and then this is going to continue. So autonum, so float okay, so this is not good. W no undo W num auto W float auto you know auto, I don't know fucking auto. W num manual, so the types of variable control v delete auto next this paste this paste this. So W num auto so this is going to be float num W float out manual semi-automatic. Oh, these are the weapons. That's what he said. Yes, not me, Mr. James said this. W float auto and then the big float, the double manual equal to double dot value of I think people get the point. So I'm just gonna do for the boolean. Okay, boolean and then I'm just gonna say boolean and I'm just gonna boolean true false. You know, I think people get the point. There's no point in pointing out. You know, manual float to manual to boolean to, so W boolean W no, undo. This is not good. W boolean W true false and then space W true false. It's manual. Space here manual Emmanuel boolean W true. No, what the fuck am I doing? Boolean auto equal to true false. Oh, true false. This is not good, right? Space here, w boolean, space here, manual. Auto, auto, control V, delete auto, and then the auto here. Clear java main.c. Oh yeah, java main.java. Wait, what the fuck? What? Java c main.java, java main. Oh, I don't need to compile. What the fuck? Huh? No, I need to compile. What the fuck am I talking about? You have to. I don't understand. I don't understand. So I'm just gonna south it out here. See, I need to compile. Very nice. So I'm just gonna take this, convert this to here. So to convert an integer, you just need to do this. Okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of the print statement. I think it's doing ugly things here. I think there's no point in like printing them out, undo, and then I mean this is okay, this, and then convert wrapper to wrapper. Wrapper blast, wrapper blast, wrapper blast. This is, it says that this is deprecated, right? This is deprecated. I don't know how long, when was that? On the 10th of, yeah, you know. Join on Twitter, bruh. Yeah, B22, it's deprecated, so it's okay. And then I'm gonna now, okay. How can I convert wrapper data types into how can I type course wrapper data types to wrapper data types in wrapper convert like primitive? You have to unbox. Wait, so it's converting, so we have a thing here, so it's taking the value of the integer and then okay, converting. Wait, how can I convert a wrapper data type into its, I think it's using the the value, the int value or something like that, because I can see like it says char that value is like that, into its primitive data type. Unboxing. see, if I never learn this, if I like, yeah, I'm wasting my time, right? I'm wasting my time. But if I never learn this, okay, how would I know that I needed to unbox, then convert? You know, that's the thing. You need to understand the basics. What if I need to? I'm not gonna need to like every time. But what if when the time comes and I don't know it, then I have to stop what I'm doing, go learn it, and then that's the thing. Like get the maximum basics you can, and then you just program. That is the thing that I try to do. But time is limiting, and I like to play fucking games, so that is a reason why I don't complete anything. That's what he said. You know. The fuck is this? Wait, what the fuck is this actually? Okay, so then okay. Wait, but if I do something like this, does it? Okay, it's nice. Note. Uh, we here we first need to look at converting proper data types into primitive primitive data types. So first we need to first look at before going to learn how to typecast wrapper to wrapper. Wrapper to primitive first. So okay, so and then what do I say? What do I do? So given integer of num this, and then wait vu, and then given this, so okay, convert, so can it do it automatically? Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh bruh, I don't can it do it automatically? I don't know. I think it can look automatically. There's like there's like automatic, and then there's like manual. Yeah, so there's automatic, then manual. Okay, so automatically converting, shift this, no, shift shift V, control C, paste, converting primitive wrapper data type to primitive data type. So int p and pnum equal to num. No, so it's a num. No. It's a num dot value of what? Oh, wait, what? What is the dot value of method in Java? Because can see that we are using things, methods like char value, int value, which has the data type in the method's name. Oh, converts primitive to wrapper. Wait, what? Oh, yep. Okay, okay. Like I was saying, I did use that, but I don't remember anymore. I don't know what my little brain is doing anymore. You know, like my little brain is fucked up right now. You see, like a 1 hour freaking Java fucking shit. And then you just pass the wait, int value. Ah, there we go. And then you can say float, p float Oliver float thing num, and then I'm just gonna say p float num. I'm gonna say floating num dot float value. Very nice. And then boolean the LSP is nice though. I'm not gonna lie, the LSP is nice. Boolean boolean true false, boolean true false, boolean true false, and do this, and then boolean true false, boolean true false dot boolean value. SP is nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, SP is nice. So I have this. Wait, can I zoom in? I don't know if I can zoom in. Wait, Control Shift F and this. Yeah. I mean, zooming in is so nice. You know, you get like full experience. And then no, I mean that's it. Right, that's it. So I can do something like south. I'm just gonna south it, you know. And then I'm gonna convert that into an object, and then I'm just gonna say pnum dot pnum get class. I think it works, because if I do something like this, should not work. Yes, very nice. So this, and then 8 this space this. No, it's not primitive data types. Is it primitive? Yeah, this is primitive. These are primitive data types. These are primitive data types. These are wrapper data types. So 8 this, and then so it's called unboxing. Note, this step is called unboxing. Remember unbox therapy. That's it now. So if I want to convert these things, I will have to convert them, and then I'm gonna have to say something like float of wrapper float num float and then equal to how did she do it do it? She's not a she, it's a it, you know. Yeah, I need to convert that, yeah. So I need to convert that pnum dot value. Wait, what? I forgot. I should forgot. What? Dot value of, yeah, we need to pause in these. So float dot value of, and I'm just gonna say pnum. But then you can say float direct float equal to, we're gonna have to first convert that thing into, so double dot no, so float dot value of, I'm just gonna convert that directly. So I'm just gonna say num dot float value. Is that right? I think that's right. Into object, yeah, number double value of float value. So wrapper data types. Manually converting the wrapper to some. We note cannot directly convert to indirectly type cost wrapper data types. Yes, that is why this is the reason as to why I said that we need to convert the we need to first learn how to convert the wrapper data type into its primitive counterpart. Nevertheless, even though we cannot really cannot convert directly, this does not mean that we cannot this does not mean that we have to create another variable to hold the primitive data temporarily. We can convert wrapper to wrapper in a single line. Let me try to like do it now. So wait, what? So there's manually. Fuck, I didn't complete this. Undo. Paste this here. Manually. Now what about the automatically? Yeah, I just need to copy this. Automatically converting. So I need to say manual. Oh, the access, paste this over here, boolean value true false. So if I do an int of p num auto equal to num, it should work. It just works. So p, no, wait, what? Float num auto, it's just a floating num, and then p boolean manual, so auto out undo auto, and then the boolean true false mismatch gonna convert float into integer. Very well, I'm just gonna have to do this. I'm gonna copy it again. I'm just gonna copy this fucking motherfucker here. Control V this piece of garbage. Delete this. Shift V this. 1 4 it. This 10 0 10 4. Yeah. So converting wrapper to wrapper. Now, can I do it directly? So I want to know if I can do it directly. So undo, converting wrapper data types to wrapper data type. So I'm just gonna do the fucking thing first. So integer w num direct equal to, it's going to be an integer dot value of, we need to convert that thing into a primitive data type, so it's a num dot int value, that's it. But we can do float. What the fuck is that? Float. I'm typecasting, right? So I need to typecast this. So typecasting, converting wrapper, yeah. So typecasting, I need to look at. So float of num, and then this is going to be float here, and then it's value, and then I'm going to convert the integer, the float, into an integer. Wait, does this work? Oh, this works. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, fuck it. I thought it doesn't work. Okay, so forget about it. So I'm just gonna convert the integer w float w what, w float, yeah, and then w integer direct, w float direct, w integer float integer, that value of converting that thing back to a wrapper using the value of, but then we have to do a floating num dot float value so that we can convert that shit into fucking, yeah. And then the boolean, I don't think you can convert the boolean, so I'm just gonna say a character as a character thingy, character underscore thingy. I'm gonna say it's a a, yeah, it's just an a. What is wrong here? String, what is string? What? I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT later. So wait, I want to convert that. So what about this? Integer direct, integer character direct into an integer. You know what? Character it. Integer character. So integer direct to integer of. Oh, what? Why cannot we convert? No, 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 no. Wait. We are converting this character into an integer. So, so character thingy. I'm just gonna say char here. Okay, now we're converting that floating number into no, we're converting that, yeah, we're converting that floating number integer w integer direct equal to we're converting an integer number to value of, and then that value is a floating num that float value. What is wrong here? Ah, okay. The fuck? The value of only accepts strings? What the fuck? The value of the float value, it only accepts integer and strings. Primitive to search. Okay. Warning. The dot value of the dot value of method only accepts the types of type int and string. This means that if you are converting a floating floating number floating number into an integer, so wait, integer, a floating number into an integer in the no, we're converting primitive to wrapper, right? Yeah. Yeah. This is therefore we had to cast the cast first, okay, int. I'm converting that floating number into a value, into an integer wrapper. I'm typecasting that wrapper. I'm typecasting that wrapper integer number into a float. I am typecasting that floating number into an integer. Okay, I'm just gonna S out quickly. Just give me a moment. S out and then paste this two times and then just like W float direct, W integer direct, W character direct, GV main no GVC main minus GV main. Huh. Oh, very nice. So placeholder, so manually converting note. Here we have to create another placeholder data type. So int int what? Additionally, I am going to automatically convert a wrapper to primitive. Int what? Int placeholder num equal to. We need to convert that into an integer. We need to convert that integer into so num dot int value. Yes, and then that is going to be the float of, and then some floating num, and then floating num, and then so no, it's not in value, it's a float value, and then that character here is a show, and then character space cr character thingy. So this means that I did. No, I did not. Okay. The thingy, yeah. Wait, I said I'm not gonna use value. I'm gonna do that automatically. So now what do I need to do? I need to convert that the fuck am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I need to take a break now. Fuck. I actually don't know what I'm doing. What the fuck? Hello, brain. To convert primitive a wrapper to primitive, we use the like we can do it directly like I've done it here, or we can use the int value or char value, etc. To convert an integer to a wrapper, to convert primitive to a wrapper, we use a value of. Yeah, a value of. So float dot value of well, what I forgot. So float so w float. No, it's a float. That's the thing that I'm sort of float num, and then a num, so integer num, and then this character goes to int. That is the thing that I need to do. That is the reason why I'm fucking up. Float w means that I can now do float dot value of that fucking placeholder float, undo placeholder float. Yeah, and then I can do integer w integer equal to integer dot value of placeholder floating num, and then integer w character equal to character, say fucking special character. Huh? Can I convert float to int? I just changed another thing not related to it, so it fucked up. I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT. I'm actually fucked up right now. That value of placeholder character. Do I need to convert that to like a fucking? Wait, but you're joking me. Do I need to do this? Can I cast from float to? Yeah, I know. So what's the problem? Because it only accepts this integer, or so yeah, I understand this part. I don't understand this part. So this is okay. Okay, so I need to convert it to an integer, and then that floating num, that value of. Oh, I need to like use that float value. I can't convert it that way. Okay. Value of floating num. Oh, it's a fucking, yeah. It's not a fucking primitive. It's a big ass. Yeah, I understand. Understood. Yeah, we need to convert it like we are doing assignment. Yeah. think I'm gonna go now. Okay.